It was the weirdest dream I've ever had in my life. It was very strange. It was like, what is this? It wasn't like a regular dream, like, oh, you're dreaming. It seems like vague and weird and kind of, opaque. It was vivid. It was very strange. And there was these very slender, tall, human-like things that were talking to me. They weren't gray. They were kind of like pinkish, like us. They were, like Caucasian-looking creatures. They were messing with me. Like, they scared me, and they're like, we're just playing around. And there was some weird kind of communication telling me to relax. The environment was very different, too. It was very vivid. It was like some sort of a corridor, but it didn't seem normal. It seemed very strange. Like, I remember the walls were lit very weird. I also remember that there was some sort of water and reptilian element to this. Like, they were letting me know, like almost like they had barriers that were very sloppy, were keeping these things out, but they were doing their best. They had people or beings like monitoring the bed, feeding these things and keeping them out. And I was like, what is going on here? And it's like, is this telling me that they're doing their best to keep something from getting to us, but that it's not that secure, that it's kind of precarious and a lot more unstable than we would like to think it is? I don't know what that was all about. That part of it was really weird. That part of it was more dream-like, but the communication with them and the interaction with them was very, very vivid. They had larger eyes than a normal human and a larger head, but not crazy. Like, not like a Gray from Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Kind of a little bit like that guy up there.
Oh, interesting.
not quite so big, but like a large head with a very small jaw and larger eyes than normal. They were smiling. God, I can't remember if they had teeth.
Does any part of you think this actually happened, or do you think it was just a dream? Wow.
I don't want to be that guy that like, oh, I know it was real, because I don't. I was dreaming. I was sleeping.
Yeah.
But it was the most vivid dream I've ever had in my life.